better. Now we can go. Okay, so good morning guys. It is Monday the 22nd of February, which is kind of weird. I don't know how we're already at the 22nd of February because it feels like 2020 still. And as we all know, I can never get any date right, so I'm still left back in December somewhere. So the fact that it is actually February absolutely blows my mind. So, yes, it is February 22nd and it's 9:10. So, I'm just about, I'm heading into town at the moment because I left my work clothes at my dad's house. And so, I was going to wash them yesterday and have them dry and ready to go for today. But because I left them at my dad's house, I had to call him, get him to wash them. And I'm really hoping that they're dry, because if they're not, I have no other options. So I'm really hoping that they're dry. I'm really hoping that I can get in, get changed really quick and go. Sorry about my glasses are I'm actually going to put my sunnies on because it's a bit bright. If I can even get them. Okay. Oh, it's too bright. Okay, yeah, so going to my dad's, picking up my work clothes, hopefully getting changed quickly, and then heading up to work. So I have a half an hour drive into town, and then hopefully, yeah, I don't know, I think I'll get there at about past, because then I need to be up at work by 10 essentially. So we'll see how that goes, because I don't know if it will work quite that well, but that's okay. I thought I was going to be starting at 12 like I do most days, but my boss texted me at like 7 o'clock last night and was like, you're starting at 10. That's so irritating. I had like a whole morning planned and now I can't do it. And like, I get that it's only 2 hours extra, but it's like, when you start at 12 and leave half an hour out of town, it kind of takes up your whole morning, because it means I now have to leave at 9 to like get everything ready and done to be in there by 10. So I actually did alright this morning. So I was gonna get up at 5, but I was so exhausted. I haven't been sleeping too well, and because I did house sitting for the past 2 nights, I just have not been sleeping well at all. So I've had to, I was like catching up on sleep last night, so I was like, I'm not going to wake up at 5, I'll wake up at 6:30, because that's still kind of early, I can still get stuff done. So I did, and I kind of laid in bed for 10 minutes, which was okay, but it just took away time like from other things. So I got up, did my Bible study, took a bit longer than it normally does. So normally I do it for about 40 minutes, because I read part of the Bible, because I'm just going from front to back, and then I do a daily verse, reflect on it, and then do prayers. So it's like a whole process. Normally takes me 40 minutes, but today it took me maybe 45-50 minutes. And then I had some BCAAs and did a workout. I just did a spin session on our stationary bike, mainly because it was just easy. I didn't really have to think about it. So I just put on a video and I followed them, because I really didn't want to think about it. I'm not very motivated, but as I said in my last vlog, I really want to get back into health and fitness. I've been eating so crap in the last maybe 3 weeks, and I feel like crap. Like, I'm all congested because I've had so much sugar, and yeah, it's just not going so well. So I'm really hoping that I can try moving my body in some way, shape or form every single day, whether that's like just going for a walk or doing like a spin session or like a full intense workout. I don't know, it doesn't really matter and I don't mind, but I do want to move my body intentionally every single day. But that's alright, I'm going to try to do that. I really want to go to Kmart today and pick up some little glass containers that have like the clip lids that close them and like seal them and all that, so I can do like meal prep and all that kind of thing, because I kind of do it now. I cook 2 meals and that lasts me for the week, like breakfast, lunch and dinner for the week, and I like it. I quite enjoy doing it that way because then I'm not thinking about what I'm going to eat every single day. But I need to just plan it out a bit and make sure that I have enough for the whole week, make sure I have like a whole meal, so it's not just like, because this week I made potato bake, so it's not just potato bake, like it's some veggies with it or something that is a bit more fibrous with it as well. So I do want to plan those a bit more, and yeah, we'll see what happens, because some things, like the other thing I made this week was rice paper rolls, and I just have them in their like separate components, they're not like all put together. And I don't know if you could really pre-make them, because they're quite like, if you leave rice paper rolls they get sticky, so I think you have to make them just before you eat them. I think that's how it works. I may Google, but I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I don't know anything about rice paper rolls at all. So I'll see what happens with that, but hopefully it comes up that I can pre-make them, because it'd be nice just to make them and then like take them out of the container. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I really want to do a bit more meal prep, have things cut up, have things ready to go, because it just makes it so much easier. And the whole reason why I've been eating so much sugar is because it's just easy. It's so easy to pick up something like an ice cream or an Oreo or something like that and just eat it, because it's easy, it's ready to go, and you don't have to think about it. Like, yeah. So I want to make things like protein balls or muesli bars and stuff like that that is ready to go, so I can just pick one of them up and eat them instead, because I really want to get back into health and fitness properly. I was really into it, and then of course, as you've all heard millions of times, I fell off the bandwagon. So I'm getting back into it, and we'll see what happens, because I love it. It makes me feel so good when I work out. It's just the best happy drug ever. So we'll see. So that is how my morning is going so far. I have just talked for 14 minutes straight. It's crazy. So yeah, that is my morning. That is where we're going. What is happening? So hopefully everything goes to plan. I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. I just got to move back a little bit. I'm dropping everything everywhere. Good morning, and it is Sunday, so I haven't vlogged at all week, which I am sorry about, but I have very good reasoning, and I have a lot to chat to you about today. So most of this like vlog will be a little update, because a lot has happened and a lot is going to happen. Oh my golly, I can't get my camera right. Okay. the camera is better now. Oh my gosh, I got stuff in my eye. I just walked through a spider's web and it wasn't needed this morning, let's just say that. So, yes, Butchie, I know. I can't pet you because I'm eating. So, one of my cats is here. She's very intent on a pat, but I'm not going to give her one just yet. Oh my golly, what is wrong with my eyeball? Hey, Butchie. Yeah. Okay, so, I'm just waiting at the moment. So, like, presently, I'll just give you a little update of what I'm doing today. So, I'm just waiting for my lunch to cook. I actually haven't eaten anything today. So, this is like my first meal, I guess. And it's just one peach. And I'm waiting for the ribs that I cooked last night. I got pork ribs and I made them in the pressure cooker and they were actually really nice. I just put a hickory and brown sugar sauce on them, which was amazing. And I had that, which honestly, yeah, so I had that. That was super nice. I also had tacos because that was like one of two options. So I had like a little nibble of the ribs and then I ate mainly tacos, which was so nice. It was nice to just like have whatever. So yeah, just waiting for them. I put one of them, like one set of the ribs in the oven and I'm just waiting for that to cook. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. I've just been doing a few like planning, admin kind of things this morning. I haven't gone to church yet. I'm planning to go tonight. Oh, Butchie! I'm sorry about the cat. I can't move her. Oh, no, Pooch, get away from my peach. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I've just been doing that kind of stuff this morning. It's been quite nice just to like chill, do my own thing. But what I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that I quit my job and I'm moving. No, Pooch, get away from my peach. Come over here. Yeah, so I quit my job and it was kind of a spur of the moment kind of decision. And I'm so glad that I did it. So where I worked was a local butcher, and I actually didn't mind it, to be honest. I just did like general prep and like serving and making the counter look nice and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't actually like cut the meat. I wasn't a butcher, but I was like a helping hand kind of thing. Pooch, you're just a bit energetic for me at the moment and I really don't want you near my peach. This is not working, Poochie. This is not working. Say hi to everyone. Come over here. So that is what I spent my days doing. It was alright, but I would have to say the owners of the place, which were the main two people that ran it, they weren't very nice. So they were rude and like passive aggressive and that kind of stuff, which wasn't a very nice workplace to be in, to be honest. But I'm very good at blocking that kind of stuff out, so it didn't really affect me as it did the other people. When it came, like, 2 people quit on Wednesday, 2 people quit. I knew both of them were going to quit the day before, so I was kind of prepared for it. And I knew that eventually, and hopefully soon, I would be quitting as well. Butch, no! You're gonna wreck my breakfast! Can you come over here? Yeah, so I knew that I was gonna quit at some point, and like, that was probably Tuesday this week. I decided I'm looking for another job, I'm going to quit eventually. So that was like a vague eventually kind of thing. Wednesday morning came around. I said I could only work from 12 to 6, so the other people could get in there and quit, and I wouldn't have to be there for the big, like, blow up, almost. I wouldn't have to be there for them to be cranky. And in that time, my sister texted me, and she's like, jokingly, like half serious, half joking, she's like, we need a nanny. Do you want to come be a nanny for us? For their daughter, who's like not even 2, and she's gorgeous. And I was like, yeah, sure, cool, like I don't mind. And they're like, are you serious? Like, do you actually want to do this? Do you like want to be a nanny for us? And I was like, you know, why not? Like, I wanted to quit my job anyway, and they're up on the Gold Coast, and I've always wanted to move up there. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna pack up my stuff and move to the Gold Coast. So that's what I'm doing. So I didn't mean to tell them on Wednesday, so they lost every one of their employees on Wednesday, but I was just talking to the like owner lady, because it's a couple. I talked to the wife, and she's like, oh, are you gonna go like to uni sometime soon, or like trying to figure out if I was gonna stay if they needed to find more people? And I was like, yeah, well, you know, I've been talking to uni and like late entry and all of that. So I kind of blamed it on uni, which was a very much a cop-out and was lying, but that's okay. Because the strife that it would have got me in, and I know that like this is a short-term worry, the strife that it would have got me in would have not really been worth it. So I told them it was uni, because they can't complain that Pooja, come around here, honey. You're gonna walk over my peach. So I was like, yeah, uni, I don't know yet, but I'll see. And then that night I messaged her and I was like, yeah, so uni is going ahead. I'll be gone by next Friday. So my plan is to drive up on Saturday. So like in 6 days I will be driving to the Gold Coast. So they want me working until Wednesday, which is fine because I did give them the option. Like I said, I would prefer to work till Tuesday so I can have that time to pack, but I can work Wednesday if you have no one else. So I gave them the option. They said they would prefer Wednesday, which was a week from the day that I told them, so that was all they asked for. And like, all this considering I am a casual, so I don't really owe them a week's notice or any of that, because I had no contract, I had no nothing. I gave them a week. The 2 other people quit on Wednesday. It meant that I had to fill in for them. So I had to do the work of technically 3 people, because I had to do the work on myself as well. So I did 45 hours last week, which I don't know if that's normal for people, but it was just a lot for my job because I'm standing up all day. I only get a half an hour break, which is alright, but it's a very labor intensive job. So I did 45 hours. By yesterday I was totally exhausted. Like, I just wasn't in the mood to be around people. I couldn't be bothered. I didn't want to do it anymore. And I just felt like walking in and being like, you know what? I don't need to give you till Wednesday. I'm done today. But I was like, I gave my word. Like, I told them I would. So I'll do it, because that's just like, that's the right thing to do. So I did that. I'm working 12 till 6, Monday to Wednesday, which will be alright. I was doing 10 till 6 or 7 all of last week, so 12 till 6 will be fine. So I'm okay with that, and it means I can get the mornings to pack up my stuff. And then Thursday I have my car in for a service, and then 2 of my friends want to catch up and like say like see ya and all that. So I'm meeting one in the morning after I put my car in for a service, and then I'm having lunch with the other one. So hopefully that goes to plan. I actually haven't thought about it much or planned it, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that is the plan. And then Friday I'm having a day with my mum. Porch, just don't step on my peach, hun. Yeah, I'm having a day with just my mum and I, so that we get to like just be together, because I'm most likely, the plan is that I'm gonna be up at my sister's for 3 months minimum, and maybe like we may extend it after that, depending on childcare, depending on if I want to go to uni or not in June. Poochie, just leave my peach alone, honey. Whether I want to go to uni full time, like it just depends after May. After May. So I go up on the 6th, and we'll see what happens from there. I'm so excited because you guys loved my vlogs from when I was up there after school, and I'm really hoping that I get to do a lot of cool stuff, because I'm only doing babysitting 2 days a week. And sure, I will have to get another job while I'm up there, which I'm totally happy doing. I want to try and do packing at Woolworths or something like that, where I'm just like doing night. So a lot has changed and a lot is going to change, but I'm super excited. I'm so excited. Like, sure, it's gonna be so weird being away from home for the first time for longer than like 3 weeks. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. I was like talking to my mum about it. She's like, you know what, you might as well do it, because it's 3 months. It doesn't matter, you're with family anyway up there, so it's not like it's gonna go like hugely wrong, and it's an adventure. Like, you might as well get out, do stuff, because you're out of school, you get to do stuff like this now. Like, that's just life. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous, but I've just got to trust in God and know that He put me on this path for a reason. And oh my gosh, did He ever put me on this path? So I actually forgot to tell, I forgot that bit. Okay, so it was Tuesday night that I knew that I had to quit my job and find a new one. So I was like, okay, God, like, I know that you know what's gonna happen, and you know like what's best for me. So if you want me to stay in this job, I will, and I will like do what you need me to do, because it's an opportunity for me to like be a light to other people and show other people like God's work. So if I had to do that, I would have, and I would have stayed in the job. But and I was like, well, if you want me to, I will, but if you have something else for me, show me, because I don't know what you want me to do. I have no idea what I want myself to do, so can you show me, because I have no idea. So it was literally the next morning, like at 6 o'clock in the morning, that this whole thing happened, where my sister's like, we need a nanny. I was like, cool, I'll come and do it. So it was so quick, and I was just like, God just made it happen. Like, it just was like done. He finished it. He knew what was going to happen. He knew what He wanted to do. He was just waiting for me to be like, God, I trust you. I'm ready. You move my feet and make the path for me. Because He just wants us to surrender ourselves to Him. Like, He knows exactly what's going to happen. He knows what we're going to choose. It's just He wants us to say, we are ready for you to help us. God wants us to come to Him and say, we need help, because he is God and we're humans and we don't know more than God, even though sometimes we think we do. So all I can say is, if you need help or if you don't know like what direction to take, just ask him. Just be like, please, I trust in you, please help me know the path that I'm going on. Because guys, it took less than 12 hours for God to be like, do not stay there, do not put yourself in that situation. Here is another path to things that I actually love doing. So I love childcare, I love living on the beach, and he just made it all happen in one. So ask him, knock on that door, and he shall open it. So that's my little update, that's all my little stuff. I guess we'll see what happens next week, and I really hope that it goes as smoothly as possible, because I actually haven't packed a thing. I haven't thought about much to do with the move. All I know is that I will be packing my car Thursday night and I will be driving off on Saturday morning. So we'll see what happens, and I'll bring you guys along with me every single step of the way. Yeah, and another little update, if you didn't notice, I changed my channel name. I thought it was a little limiting, and the reason behind that, so it was Adventurer in Waiting, and that's great, and it was really good for me when I was at school, because I was at school and I couldn't really do anything, and I didn't really think about it further than end of school. I don't know why, but I just didn't. So as soon as I got out of school, I was like, Adventurer in Waiting, like, I don't want to be in waiting anymore. I want to, like, this is the adventure, this is part of it, I'm in it now. I was like, I need to change it, because if I keep my name as Adventurer in Waiting, that's all I'll be. Like, I will never actually acknowledge that I'm in the adventure. I'll never actually bring that on, you know. So I just changed it to my name, Pip Bendel, and it leaves it open for whatever my channel will grow and evolve to be, and whatever God puts in my heart to make it. So I hope you guys don't mind. I rebranded a little, but I am so happy with it, and I'm so glad that I did it, because I'm in the adventure and the adventure has begun. So it's still a major part of my channel, the whole like adventure part, because I see life as an adventure. Like, every single part of it is like a journey, it's an adventure, and we should see it that way. So it is still an integral part of my YouTube, but it's just, I'm not being limited by it anymore. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, this little update, start of my week. If you want to stick around for next week's moving and like finishing work vlog, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I do upload videos every week, sometimes twice a week. Hit the thumbs up, because it really helps my channel out, and comment how your week has gone. Have you stepped into an adventure? Have you quit your job like I have? Or are you moving, or are you just excited to sit and chill for a little bit in your adventure? So I will see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.